You won't believe the latest allegations against Fani Willis, gang. This is a case that just keeps getting worse and worse for this corrupt Fulton County DA. We got the latest on the timetable for when the judge in this case is expected to make his decision. Also,
I've never said it before, but I'm saying it today. We're gonna win. Recall Price.
Another Soros-backed DA is about to get recalled in California. We got the latest on this massive backlash against all things woke, even in the bluest of blue states in our nation. Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your patron professor, here to help you to think better so you can feel better in these crazy and turbulent times. So if you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button, and let's dive right in. We've got a bombshell new development in the Fani Willis case. A Georgia state prosecutor is stepping forward claiming that Fani Willis warned her boy toy Nathan Wade's former business partner to stay quiet about their affair. In a phone call allegedly overheard by Cobb County prosecutor Cindy Lee Yeager, Willis is alleged to have warned Terrence Bradley back in September 2023, quote, "They are coming after us. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us." Now, if you don't know, Terrence Bradley is the one who gave the testimony last week that shed fresh doubt as to when Willis and Wade began their affair. The two have admitted to having an affair, but they're both claiming that the affair didn't begin until after Wade was appointed special prosecutor by Fani Willis. Because obviously, if they were having an affair prior to Wade's appointment, that would involve all kinds of ethical issues and conflict of interest. Well, now we have further corroboration that Willis and Wade did, in fact, lie to the court. As it turns out, their affair began long before Willis appointed Wade as special prosecutor. According to this new witness, not only did she overhear Willis basically instruct Bradley, her boy toy's former business partner and attorney, to keep silent on the whole matter, but it's now being reported that from August of 2023 to January 2024, this new witness, Yeager, had numerous in-person and other conversations with Terrence Bradley in which information relating to Willis and Wade's affair was openly discussed. Now, this new filing is compounding the problems for Willis because, as many of you know, Trump's attorneys have gotten a hold of her boy toy Nathan Wade's cell phone records, and those records show that Wade and Willis's affair clearly started well before Wade was appointed by Willis as special prosecutor. Phone records show that Wade and Willis had over 2,000 voice calls and just under 12,000 interactions exchanged from January 1st of 2021 through November 30th, 2021. Now, keep in mind, both Willis and Wade testified that their affair didn't begin until sometime in 2022. Geolocation data indicates that Wade was at DA Willis's condo on at least 35 occasions in 2021, which included a number of overnight stays. Again, the geofence technology shows not only that Wade's phone was at Willis's condo, but also it reveals how long he was there and during what hours. So now we got this geofencing technology confirming overnight stays, and that tech evidence is being corroborated now by eyewitness testimony. And it's not just anybody's eyewitness testimony. It's eyewitness testimony coming from a fellow Georgia state prosecutor. According to this latest court filing, this Georgia state prosecutor, Cindy Lee Yeager, is testifying that their affair began when Fani Willis was actually running for district attorney back in 2019. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than this for Fani Willis. They have both eyewitness testimony as well as geofencing evidence that completely contradicts both Willis and Wade's sworn testimony under oath regarding when their affair began. And this is going to be very hard, if not impossible, for this judge in this case to ignore in his decision to remove Fani Willis from the case because of unethical behavior. Now, as to when that decision will be made, the courts announced that that decision will be coming down sometime in the next 2 weeks. Already the case against Trump, which of course is a total sham, but already this case against him has been completely stalled ever since revelations surfaced of Willis's inappropriate behavior with a subordinate. So things just keep getting worse and worse for Fani Willis. And at this point, it would be Frankly, an absolute shocker if she were allowed to continue on in this case. If she is booted out, as many expect her to be, the case would go to the Georgia Attorney General, who's a Republican. And it would most likely die a rather quiet death in that case. So we'll certainly be keeping our eyes on how things develop here in Fulton County. What do you think? Tell us what you think. Do you think she's going to get the boot? Let us know in the comment section below. Gang, as you know, we look out for each other on this channel. Your safety, your security is our number one priority here. So if you have not secured the deed to your home as of yet, gang, you need to click on that link below right now and protect yourself and your loved ones. I was shocked when I found out just how easy it was to access the deed to my house. And not just access it, gang, but actually change it. The deed to our home is the only document that proves that you own it. But the problem is that the deeds to all our homes are now online. So criminals are free to find your deed, forge your signature, refile as the new owner of your home, take out tons of loans, right, using your home's equity, and then they stick you with all the debt. But that's where our good friends over at Home Title Lock come in. Gang, they're amazing. Home Title Lock gives you the peace of mind that the deed to your home is absolutely and completely protected 24/7. Click on that link below right now. Use promo code TurleyTalks. Then all you have to do is just enter your address for your no obligation home title scan to see if you've already been a victim of deed theft. It's a $100 value, absolutely, totally free with my promo code Turley Talks. Gang, don't wait for the worst to happen, only to regret you didn't do something about it when you could have. Do what I've done. Do what countless patriots have done. Click on that link below right now and secure your home today. Another Soros-backed DA is on the chopping block in California. Proponents of an effort to recall Alameda County's radically woke district attorney, Pamela Price, have been gathering signatures for months now to place a recall election on the ballot. And as of just the other day, they've gathered far more signatures than what was required. Price is accused by her constituents of being soft on crime and anti-law enforcement during her radically woke tenure as district attorney. Now, this recall effort comes on the heels of a similar effort several months back that ousted another DA funded by George Soros himself. Voters in San Francisco went to the polls and overwhelmingly voted in favor of recalling San Francisco prosecutor Chesa Boudin, who was the city's radical left-wing district attorney. Boudin, when originally elected back in 2019, was the beneficiary of stockpiles of cash that Soros had been pouring into district attorney races across the nation in an effort to dismantle our supposedly systemically racist justice system. And Boudin had certainly been busy doing just that. Since coming into office, Boudin had implemented what he called restorative justice, which sought to end mass incarceration by finding alternatives to locking up the criminals. Well, voters in woke San Francisco didn't take too kindly to those alternatives and ended up recalling him by a massive margin. And it looks like they're about to do the same thing with this Alameda County district attorney in the next election. Now, this is certainly good news because in the end, the ultimate way to defeat wokeness is if all sides turn against it. We're under no illusions that Alameda County is going to go Republican anytime soon, any more than San Francisco is. But we can hope that even in the bluest of blue districts, they come to their senses and they see how utterly destructive and socially corrosive wokeness really is. And the good news is that seems to be happening. Even the most devoted Democrat constituents are beginning to turn on woke DAs, vote them out of office, and then demand that their law enforcement officials carry out their law enforcement responsibilities. So we'll obviously be keeping an eye on how this recall effort unfolds, but it does look like it's going to be successful, which means that yet another Soros-backed DA is about to deservedly bite the dust. Hey, gang, I just wanted to give you a huge note of thanks to each and every one of you, the thousands of you that have recently clicked on the link below and joined our Insiders Club. As many of you know, we took a big hit from big tech. Our channel was completely and totally demonetized, but you, literally thousands of you, stepped in and you rescued me and this channel by bypassing big tech and joining our Insiders Club. You made it loud and clear to the Silicon Valley oligarchs that we're a movement, an army of like-minded patriots who refuse to be silenced by the International Woke Police. And so once again, I just want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you who have joined our Insiders Club for coming to our rescue. And for those of you who want to join in on the effort and take action, gang, just click on the link below and join our email list. That way we will never, ever, ever lose touch with each other, no matter what big tech does. So just click on that link below, join our email list, and become a part of an army of literally hundreds of thousands of patriots dedicated to taking our nation back, most importantly, together.